Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's me Anurga and I know it's been a long while since I've posted. I had my schools and I didn't have time. Now I have my exams and I found it just the right time to post. So yeah, I just read this book yesterday, The Midnight Library, which is obviously a very famous book on the internet by Matt Haig, and I had something to say about it. First of all, let's just go through the basics, like what the book is about. So this book is basically about this girl, Nora, not a girl, a mid-aged woman, like she's 35, and her life is not going pretty well. She's not doing well in her love life. She doesn't have a good family relationship, and like her job is not going very well, and she had a lot of dreams in her life, but she couldn't follow any of them. And just while she was thinking that life couldn't get any worse, she got fired at her job, and that's when she decided to end her life for once and for all, because she believed that she was a black hole and she wasn't good for herself or anyone around her. And so she just thought that it would be best if she could just end it. She basically overdosed on some pills, and before she was about to die, she woke up in this midnight library, and there was this Mrs. M, this woman who used to be her school librarian, and basically her comfort person. And basically this midnight library was like this portal between life and death, which was basically going to help her make her decision if she actually wanted to die or not. All these books in this library, there were like infinite number of books there, and all these number of books basically showcased that if she would have taken a slightly different decision, her life could have like happened in a whole different way. And this basically showed us like how one small decision can impact your whole life. One decision is a big decision. Like, we usually don't think like that, but like small things make big differences, like stuff like that. So basically, Nora went about having, she had a lot of regrets. There was this book of regrets that basically was very heavy, and she had a lot of regrets in life, and she could basically change them. She could like undo them by going in different lives, and she did. She had her dream career. She became an Olympic swimmer. She was a professor at Cambridge. She basically achieved all her dreams, or her like regrets. She undid them. She had an amazing relationship with her parents, her brother. That was the story all about. And although the concept was great, like the overall idea was great, but it was almost very obvious. Like, the ending was predictable right from the first page, right from the part where the midnight library began and she started going out in different worlds. It was pretty much obvious from the very start what was going to happen. The good things about this book is, like, for people who like to read self-help books but they cannot read them, like me. Like, I do try to read self-help books, but it's like they're very like boring and you just can't get through them, and you just put them off. This is basically fiction through non-fiction, so you'll be able to read it. And if you're a person who wants to read self-help books but finds them very boring, this is definitely you should definitely give this one a try, because it does have a lot of good parts. But here the thing is, like, it was very obvious. Like, however, I think this book was sort of overhyped. I'm not sure if I'm being right, but I personally thought that it was overhyped. Like, I'd heard about it all over the internet, and I really wanted to give it a try. I listened to the audiobook and I liked it. Like, the concept was great. Like, the concept was pretty amazing, and it was pretty like, yeah, amazing. But I don't know, like, there wasn't anything like basically new to it. Like, when Nora, she starts going out in these different lives, at first it's very interesting, to watch her grow as a character and to see her realize things and basically feel good for her and everything. But after a point, it just starts getting boring. Like, I don't know. In my personal opinion, I really got bored when I was halfway through the book. However, I had to finish it, and I did, and it was worth it in the end. But still, I already knew what was gonna happen, so yeah. But there were a lot of small things in the book that actually had impact on me, because it basically showed that your existence you might think is useless, but just you existing can be a great help to a lot of people. So I've pretty much given you the whole gist of the book, so I think that would be it. I did like this book, but I didn't just love it, so I would recommend you reading it out once. But yeah, I didn't have like much big expectations. So yeah, that'll be it, and thank you so much for watching.